On the train appeared an exquisite statue, but after police examination, they discovered it was a human corpse. Just as the police were at a loss, a second work of art appeared. It stood like an angel, erected in the middle of the hall, still leaving no fingerprints. The only difference was, this time the killer deliberately left a signature. The sheriff suddenly remembered. 5 years ago there was a serial killer who turned all his victims into statues, but this criminal had already been caught by police. Officer Lucy, however, believed this killer was copying his methods, so why not seek his help? Perhaps they could get useful clues. But as soon as Lucy arrived at the prison, the man seemed to have anticipated her visit. Lucy didn't pay much attention to this. Instead, she took out photos of victims turned into statues and mentioned the killer used the same preservative formula as him. So this copycat killer must have some kind of connection to him. The artist smiled slightly after hearing this. He agreed to help Lucy investigate the case, but with one condition, that Lucy pose as his human model to uncover the truth. Lucy had no choice but to compromise. The artist then began to mold a statue in his own style while telling the story of his childhood. The seemingly vicious artist had a tragic childhood. His mother frequently beat him since he was young. Whenever she saw him drawing, she would tear up all his books. Finally, the artist revealed the copycat's mailing address, so she and the sheriff immediately drove there. But when they entered the door, they found the place covered with photos of Lucy. Could the next target be Lucy? The sheriff immediately returned to the police car to request backup, but then Lucy heard strange noises from beneath the floor. She went to the basement, and there she saw a woman tied up, meaning the killer was currently active. Lucy immediately shot at the shadowy figure, cornering him. It turned out the killer was the sheriff, but strangely, the sheriff now spoke to her using the artist's manner of speech.
And here he is.
Jake, what's wrong with you?
Oh, Jake's not here right now. No prison can hold a man who's free inside himself, remember, Mary?